All of them.
They are politicians. They came for their personal gains. They never thought about the ordinary Ghanaian. So he made emphasis on even current issues at Akwatia, that leaders don't react and behave like that. Sure. I saw one as Zorka and the second vice chairman of NDC and the second vice chairman of MPP, who are basically brothers because they are all noneness.
Yeah.
And I saw them throwing tantrums at each other.
Yeah.
It was very appalling, very bad.
You know, at first, we normally say that gray hair is associated with wisdom.
Sure.
Like people with gray hairs are always wise people because they have been in this world for a long period of time, so they know the good and the bad. But for what I saw yesterday, it's telling me that gray hair is not associated with wisdom.
Oh,
you understand?
That is a punch.
Yeah, it's not associated with wisdom.
So it is not everybody that has gray hair.
It's wise.
That is wise.
No. Because if you look at how this man, he was even trying to push the man, allow the man to talk. You understand? And it's very, very bad. And even the person who won that seat is in mortuary now.
Yeah, he hasn't been buried yet.
And look at what you are doing. You are threatening somebody that when you came and meet him there will be a by-election in his constituency. Now, if you say that it's a threatening word, and this man doesn't supposed to walk free. If Ghana is a serious country, he has to be in cells or prison by now.
So you think by now, Azoka should be in cells?
Sure. Because when you pamper this kind of things, then you are inciting people to do whatever they want. And Ghana is gradually becoming a lawless country. Because if you look at when they were doing the quick play in Soto, Momajo boys, people were shooting, gunshot in broad daylight, not at night. And the police were there, they were not doing anything. But look at this by-election. They took all the military there to protect their vote for them, not to protect the citizens. People are killing themselves in Soto, Omajo. They were not soldiers there. They took only 5 police there. But if it was demonstration against the government for bad roads or bad environment, like how Galamsey is destroying our water bodies, they will put all the soldiers and the police there to intimidate them. So it's to tell you that our leaders don't think about us. We don't have leaders. What we have is politicians, and politicians think about the next elections, how they can manipulate people, how they can bribe people, how they can buy cars for people to get their vote. And after they have the vote, they don't have anything. What they do is they rule the country with tribalism, nepotism, favoritism, ethnocracy. You understand?
Sure.
So they don't appoint people on merit. They appoint people basically on what they did to help the party to come to power.
So whether you like it or not, opinion are like noses. Everyone has them, but facts are sacred. So this is a fact from our point of view, and from the point of view of Scarecrow, it is a fact, whether you like it or not. You can also have diverse meaning or diverse understanding to what he's saying. You can also send your questions and your comments and your diverse issues through all our media platforms, and we're going to read them. But basically, as it stands now, this is the view of Scarecrow, and that is our view also as a station, Radio Top Africa. Scarecrow, what happens today? What are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, today I want us to talk about Nigeria.
We promised them we're going to talk about them today.
Yeah.
Igwe,
Igwe.
So our Nigerian brothers, we are flying 250,000 kilometers high. We are landing in the country called Nigeria.
Sure.
Your formation, the things you did, good, bad, ugly, nice, beautiful, everything that you have done. Scarecrow. I mean, one of the things is that even most Nigerians don't know their history.
It's true.
They don't know where they come from. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they've done. And they keep on prouding themselves as Nigerians. But trust me, the historian is going to elaborate. He's going to say more about you. But to talk about Nigeria, let's start with let's start with the supposed king, the supposed Nigerian king.
Igbo king in Ghana.
Igbo king in Ghana. What is your take on what he's doing?
Okay, for me, it's a problem for Ghana, but I don't think the youth should put the law in their hands and do whatever they want.
Okay.
Yeah, because this guy came to Ghana from the little background I've done about him is that he came to Ghana in 1995. Mm-hmm. And he was a businessman. He was dealing in spare parts and also selling nails. So 3 years time, 1998, then he got married to a Ghanaian he said because of our hospitality, the way we treat foreigners, he fell in love with Ghana, that he wants to live in Ghana. So he also married a Ghanaian lady. Okay. So when they married, then he set up a business called Chibet. You know, okay. The lady is called Elizabeth, and the man is called Chooks. So they joined their names together, called Chibet Group of Companies. Okay. They have Chibet Mother Care, Chibet Travel and Tour, Chibet Oil Company. So they have a lot of companies in Ghana. So during the year 2012, and the Igbo kings in diaspora saw that this is the only Igbo king in Ghana or Igbo person in Ghana or who has established himself very well in Ghana. Okay. He has even married to a Ghanaian lady. So he made him the Igbo kings in diaspora in 2012. So when he made him the Igbo kings in diaspora 2012, the next year, 2013, he also saw that no, Ghana is big and he cannot only control the Igbos in Ghana or Nigerians in Ghana. So what he did was that he also planned to create sub-chiefs around him so that they can help to push the Igbos' ideology and vision to reality. So he formed Igbo King in Adenta. He formed Igbo King in Kaswa, Cape Coast, Ashaiman, Domekwa Benya. I mean, he was going around all over the Ghana. Yeah, sub-chiefs, you know. But there was this video leakage that he wants to. They've already bought the land already, about 50 plots, and they want to create Igbo community. And there will be only one entrance. When you said there will be only one entrance, that means there will be a security checkpoint at the gate. Okay. That you prefer the person that comes inside because you own the place. Okay. So they said they are going to build a Igbo community there, schools, market, and a whole lot of things, guest house, so that even when Nigerians come here, they come to Ghana, maybe they need some place to sleep for 3 or 4 days, they can give them. And before that, they also want to create a street and name it after their Igbo ancestors, people like Emeka Ojukwu and Johnson Inrusi. When we start the history, their names will come, so you know the person they are. And also Nnamdi Azikiwe. He was the first president of Nigeria. He was a Igbo man. So they will name their street after their ancestors. But it's not allowed anywhere in this world, you understand, to go to someone's country. To
come to Germany and create your community.
And say you want to buy land and create your community and make one gate. There will be a security checkpoint at the gate and you name the street. No. It cannot happen.
There can never be a nation in a nation.
No. So for me, I think our leaders have failed us on these Igbo issues because they are making Ghanaians getting more angry because they are not saying anything about it. They are behaving as if they've never heard or watched any video.
The president said he doesn't see anything wrong with what the Igbo man is doing.
Yes, he will say that because he doesn't have problem. When he's not in power, he can take his sons out from Ghana. But what we are trying to, the key point we want to draw here is that we are not saying Nigerians should not come to Ghana or Malians. Not only Nigeria, we have Mali, Burkina Faso, all of them. But because of you alone cannot live in Ghana, you have to make some laws to protect your citizens in Ghana so that if there is any foreigner or any person that comes to Ghana, you have to identify them. You understand? But that thing is not working in Ghana. We don't even know the amount of Nigerians in Ghana. They are just giving the amount.
We don't
you understand? Keep data. We don't keep anything. So a country like Ghana, where there's a lot of poverty, people sell lands, chiefs, kings, families, they sell land. That is not acceptable, because they are not looking at the personality of the person, but they are just watching the pocket of the person. The money that you give him,
money. You have money,
then they give you the house or the land. They don't care about that. So because of these things, that's why I always go shift my mind back to Osajifo. He was trying to capture the land so that he would develop the country. If you go to Rwanda, that's how Paul Kagame has done. Even though he didn't came to power on a good way, he is trying to make sure that Uganda will be a better, Rwanda will be a better place for all Rwanda people. So he has acquired all the lands in Kigali, the capital, and he is building estate, flats. So we have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 1 is people like Despite. So Ghana, we should learn from them, because that Igbo king cannot go to Rwanda and buy land there. It's not allowed there. You cannot buy land there. We are not, because how they are, our leaders are like they are behaving, they are making us always, you see the youth on TikTok, social media, trying to attack the Nigeria. Yes. When minds fail, that is what comes inside. And the military also intervene. That is when the minds fail. So our leaders should not sit down. They should listen to us, the people that we voted for them. We gave them that opportunity. So if the people are agitating that this thing, we don't like it. And do you know what the guy also did, the Igbo king? After 2013, he created the sub-chiefs. He also tried to mingle himself with most influential people in Ghana. People like the chief imam, people like our president. From 2012, President Mahama to Nana Akufo-Addo, you understand? So he has mingled himself with most important peoples in Ghana. You understand? So it's like he's trying to create some confusion among us. But what he is doing is that in future is going to create a big problem, because when we allow them to create that community, they will give birth here in Ghana.
Yeah.
And the time will come in future, their children will start
claim lands.
Not in land, to be in power, to become MPs, ministers. You understand? And it's going to bring a lot of problem. We don't want this thing to happen again. Because if you read our history, the colonizers, they never came that they are coming to colonize us. They told that we are come to trade with you. But we end up being slaves when Portugal came. We end up being colonizers when British came. Even when we were agitating for independence, it became fight. Most of our liberators were sent to prison. It's the same way. Everybody, when they are coming, they come with good faith, good face. They will smile, but when they acquire their place, their position, you cannot advise them again. So I'm talking to our leaders to have a take on the Igbo issue. They should not sit down and keep quiet as if nothing has happened. They should listen to the people who gave them the power, who gave them the opportunity to lead the country.
So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Scarecrow is in the house, and that we are going to delve deep into the aspects of Nigeria. Wherever you are, tell a friend to tell a friend that in the next few minutes, we're going to speak more about Nigeria. I'll be back in a jiffy. Stay tuned.
Greetings from Hamburg. My name is Teresa Edu from Akwaba Travel and Tours Hamburg. If you want holiday packages, you are free to come to our office. If you want tickets all over the world, our ticket sales is global. You can also follow on us for visa services, and for our Ghanaian fellows, you can apply Ghana passports here in our office, Vansbecker to say 15C. We are the U-Bahn station, Vatinal. You can also reach us per telephone +49 416 Email us at info@akwaba-tours.com. Visit our website www.akwabatravelandtours.com. Thank you.
For now, TikTok is there.
Greetings from Hamburg. My name is Teresa Edu from Akwaba Travel and Tours Hamburg. If you want holiday packages, you are free to come to our office. If you want tickets all over the world, our ticket sales is global. You can also follow on us for visa services, and for our Ghanaian fellows, you can apply Ghana passports here in our office, Vansbecker to say 15C. We are the U-Bahn station, Vatinal. You can also reach us per telephone +49 176 416 27723. Email us at info@aquaba-tours.com. Visit our website www.aquabatravelandtours.com. Thank you. Greetings from Hamburg. My name is Teresa Edu from Akwaba Travel and Tours Hamburg. If you want holiday packages, you are free to come to our office. If you want tickets all over the world, our ticket sales is global. You can also follow on us for visa services, and for our Ghanaian fellows, you can apply Ghana passports here in our office, Vansbecker to say 15C. We are the U-Bahn station, Vatinal. You can also reach us per telephone +49 176 416 27723. Email us at info@aquaba-tours.com. Visit our website www.aquabatravelandtours.com. Thank you.
Tour with Prophet A.A. Prempe is coming to Hamburg for 3 power-packed days. Come and encounter divine revelation, healing, and prophetic insights. Venue: Central Faith Ministries, opposite Barclays Arena, Hamburg. Friday 19th September at 6 p.m, Saturday 20th September at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m, Sunday 21st of September at 11 a.m. The mysteries of the kingdom are about to be unveiled. Don't miss your moment. Visit www.prophetprempe.org for more information and registration. Also follow Prophet A.A. Prempe on all social media platforms. Hamburg, are you ready?
We are back again on all our media platforms. On Facebook is Radio Top Africa. On YouTube is Radio Top Africa. On TikTok is Radio Top Africa. You can get us on all our media platforms streaming live. Send your messages, send your views, what you think, and we are going to answer them for you. Trust me, you will get your answers. Scarecrow is in the house, as you rightly said, whether you like it or not. Historians are made and they learn. Trust me, there is nobody who says that he's a historian and he doesn't sit and learn. It is not by magic, it is by reading, it is by memorizing names, dates, figures, and getting them right. So you can't sit back there and say that I am a historian whilst I don't read. As I said, I like reading, but I don't like reading like others. So I can't do more than 2 hours of reading. No, I can't do that. I will do about an hour of reading, and I'll be okay. I'll be okay, and I'll absorb or basically absorb everything. But when I do more hours, I would even forget. So this is what he does, and that is what he has. He does it best, and he does it good. Scarrow clarified this, then we get in there. We get in there. We're talking about leaders in Ghana, sure. And I personally ask about who do you think comes close to Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and you made mention of John Fifi Atta Mills, yeah. The late. Is there any clarifications to that?
Yeah, I want to say something. President Mills did, and I really appreciate him. You know, when he came into power in 2009.
Okay.
He started in 2009, and it was the centenary of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. That was 100 years of his birthday.
Sure.
So when he came, he went to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
Okay.
That he told the African leaders there that they should watch or they should think about the good things Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah has done for Ghana and Africa.
Okay.
And he's not saying that because he's a Ghanaian, but he's saying that because of how Osagyefo worked tirelessly for the black people and also for Africans.
Okay.
And he wants to tell them that they should put Osagyefo statue in front of the African Union.
Yeah, the AUs.
Yeah, but if other excellencies also have someone who also helped in the liberation of Africa, the continent, then they should bring his name so that they put his name also there. You understand? But all of them agree that they should put Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah statue in front of the African Union. Apart from that, when Osagyefo was president of Ghana, every 21st September was his birthday.
Okay, what was Osagyefo's birthday? Yeah.
We celebrate as a Founders Day.
Okay.
Holiday in Ghana.
Okay.
Not only in Ghana. If you go to Tanzania, Julius Nyerere's birthday is the Founders Day.
Okay.
If you go to Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta's birthday is a Founders Day.
Okay.
If you go to Malawi, Hastings Kamusi Banda of Malawi birthday is a Founders Day.
Okay.
If you go to South Africa, Mandela's birthday is a Founders Day.
Okay.
So they make sure that the first president, the people who gained them independence, their birthdays are going to be celebrated as the Founders Day. They founded the country.
And Atta Mills also the same.
Atta Mills. So Osagyefo time, we had 21st September as Founders Day.
Okay.
But when he was overthrown, it was cancelled. They abolished it. So when President Mills came in 2009, when he won the 2008 elections, when he came in 2009, he brought it back.
Okay.
You understand? He used the executive instrument. He never went through parliament. And apart from that, he also created the 2CD, which only Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah image
on it.
CD.
Yeah.
You understand? And apart from that, like I said, he went to Ethiopia and also made sure that Osagyefo statue
yeah,
at the front gate of the African Union. So the statue we see in Ethiopia, it was President Mills' initiative.
Okay.
So Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah statue is still at Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. So if you compare, apart from a Champon, this Fourth Republic, the only leader who to me, Scarecrow, I think he has a little bit character of Osagyefo, the Nkrumahism. Not people who just say it, like President Mahama. He just say it, but he don't do anything about Nkrumahism. Because if he wants to do something about Nkrumahism, you know Kutuka International Airport.
Yeah.
It was called British military base. It was just small. So when we gained independence, Osagyefo opened it and made sure that he would lift the face to international level. So he built it from the military base to international airport. Osagyefo never named Kutuka International Airport after himself. It was called Accra International Airport.
Sure.
So 1965, he wanted to make another terminal, but he couldn't finish, and 1 year later he was overthrown. So when he was overthrown, Ankara, Joseph Atta Ankara, he became the first leader when Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown. So Ankara was dismissed before the 66 coup.
Okay.
Ankara was dismissed from office as a soldier, as a military man, as a commander of the Ghana Armed Forces in 1965, before 66 coup. So when the coup happened, it was Kutuka who announced the coup on GBC.
Okay.
And Kutuka proposed that Ankara is the most experienced soldier, so we should bring him from the house to come and lead the National Liberation Council. So Ankara saw that Kutuka has shown enough of respect to him. Even though he was dismissed from the office, they still appointed him to lead the country. So Kutuka became Ankara's darling boy.
Okay.
So after 66 coup, another coup happened. Operation Guitar Boys, Lieutenant Yabua, Lieutenant Akwa. They were not happy with the National Liberation Council for the throne of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
So they also tried to make another coup 1 year, but the coup failed. But they succeeded in killing Kutuka.
Okay.
So they killed Kutuka in 1967, 17th of April, at airport. He was running away and they killed him at airport. Ankara changed the name of our airport 25th February 1969 to Kutuka International Airport. Joseph Atta Ankara.
Okay.
He is the only gunman who has led the country.
The country, yeah.
Joseph Atta Ankara. He was having 22 children. He collected a lot of bribes, so even his own military forced him to resign. So when he resigned, 1969 April, then a FIFA came. I'm not talking about Ghana today, but President Mahama, if he loves Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or the way people are saying President Mahama is Nkrumah, then we need to change the name Kutuka International Airport from our airport, because Kutuka never helped Ghana in any way. What benefit, what key role did Kutuka play for Ghana, for our struggle for independence or anything? What did he do for Ghana for its name to be named after our first entry to Ghana? If you go to Tanzania, they named it after their first president, Julius Nyerere International Airport.
Yeah.
If you go to Kenya, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. If you go to Turkey, Atatürk, he is the one who established Turkey from the Ottoman Empire in 1953.
Okay.
But Ghana, someone who overthrew our first president, the African man of the millennium, the man who could see tomorrow, was Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the man who struggled, fight tirelessly to gain us independence.
So it is like they are supporting what he did.
Yes, everybody is supporting Kutuka. But what makes me angry is this Fourth Republic, because in our 1992 constitution, they have a statement in it that if you sleep and you dream about coup, you have to be killed, or something like that. But you name our first airport after a coup plotter, someone who overthrew our first president. Are you not motivating the other military to make a coup?
Okay.
Because you made a constitution that even if you sleep and you dream about coup, you have to be arrested. But our first entry is named after somebody who made a coup to overthrow our first president, was Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the African man of the millennium.
And nobody is saying anything about it.
No. And they like it. our chief imams, our kings, everybody likes it. You understand?
Sure.
And they are not advising them, and they are supporting projects like National Cathedral. National Cathedral. If you talk, then people are angry. You understand?
You are talking against religion.
No, I'm not talking against religion. I'm talking about how Ghana can develop. Because even Muhammad sees the way Ghana, they are ruling Ghana today, he will not be happy that there's Muslims in Ghana. Even Muhammad or Allah, they pray to. If they see how our leaders have managed Ghana, they will not be happy. They will not be happy. You understand? So I'm not talking about religion, but I want to raise the concern so that our leaders can focus on that, to put our politicians on their toes. You understand?
Okay.
Not just there and they will be supporting project, greeting and all these stuff. It's not good. You understand? So I'm not against any religious leader, any king in Ghana or something like that, but they should try as much as possible to keep our politicians on their toes, because they are also part of the country. Because look at this kids, about 15 of them who died in a road accident.
Sure.
It's not today. It's not you. It's somebody's child.
So you are saying anything
Yes.
about it?
Tomorrow it might be you or your children. It might be you or your children. So you don't have to sit there and say, "Oh, it's not me." So no. It must bother you. You have to think about the next generations.
All right. Thank you, Scarecrow. Thank you for that clarification. People, as I keep on saying, I am one person who believes that when I have a submission and I make, I don't care what people say. The fact that I am convinced that what I'm saying is the truth. People might agree or disagree with me, but I have made up my submission, and that still remains, whether we like it or not.
Sure.
And I always say that facts are sacred, and they are facts. You cannot do anything about it. History has recorded it.
Sure.
It is going to be there for years and years and years and years to come. Igwe! We going. Tell a Nigerian friend to tell a Nigerian friend to tell a Nigerian friend that we are here on Radio Top Africa, streaming live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok, and we are going to talk about Igwe. Tell us what you know about Nigeria.
Okay.
Who formed Nigeria? We'll look at Nigeria in general, then we echo it into the Igbos.
Okay. Nigeria in 1500.
That is the 15th.
Yeah,
you are going to talk from the
15th
15th.
15th century.
Wow.
Yeah. Because so that we can have the understanding and have some education there.
Sure.
So 1500 BC, and the Hausa people, they were fighting for territory, so they occupied the northern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
And the Edo Kingdom of Benin also occupied the southern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
And the Yoruba people also occupies the western part of Nigeria.
Okay.
And the Nere Kingdom of the Igbo Kingdom of Nere also occupies the southeast in the 15th century.
Okay.
So they fight for territories like in Ghana before the British came.
Sure.
So the British came in 1851. Before the British went to Nigeria. So 1897, so Nigeria is named after the Niger River. And Niger also is named after Niger River. There's a river there called Niger. Okay. So
the name was deprived from that river.
Yes, the British gave that name 1897.
Okay.
Yeah. Shaw Flora. She was a journalist from UK.
Okay.
She gave the name Niger Area. Niger Area. Then it became Nigeria. The Niger Area.
Okay.
And then it became Nigeria. So in 1900, in the 19th century, 1st January 1900, the British took the northern part as a British protectorate.
Okay.
And they also took the southern part as a British protectorate.
Okay.
So in 1914, 1st January, then they united both the northern part and the southern part. and they became one country, Nigeria.
Okay. So the two parts came together.
Yes.
To form a unified
country.
Okay.
Yeah. 1st January 1914.
Okay.
Yeah. So after the Second World War, and Russia, America, and Britain, they won the war. So they were agitating for other African countries to have independence. So because of that, Sir Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, the northern people are the majority, they are still the majority in Nigeria.
Okay.
The Hausa people.
They are still the majority in Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So Tafawa Balewa and Ahmed Bello, they form a political party. And they won elections, and he became the first prime minister of Nigeria in 1959.
So Tafawa?
Sir Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa.
Sir Alhaji Abubakar
Tafawa
was
Balewa.
the first elected
prime minister
of Nigeria.
Sure.
Hey, where are my Nigerians? Get on board. I don't know whether Scarecrow is saying the fact or is distorting history. The first president of Nigeria has been named. Let me get your comments running.
First prime minister.
The first prime minister of Nigeria, he has been named. Let me get your comments coming. Let's go, Scarecrow.
Sir Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa.
Okay.
So, but before that, they saw that the tribal war was a little bit pushing up in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because they were not understanding themselves. So he invited Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay.
To come and spend 12 days. So Osajifo went to Nigeria in 1959 and spent 12 good days there, so that they can have a meeting with the prominent people, then they can quell down the tribal issue so that Nigeria will be a peaceful country.
Okay.
And Nigeria is also the third largest economy in Africa.
The third largest economy
in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2023, but today I don't know if it's still the third. Yeah. And so from there, in 1960, 59, Tafawa Balewa became the prime minister. 1st October 1960, Nigeria became independent under the British rule.
Okay.
But the Queen was still the head of Nigeria. So they abolished the constitution made by the British and made a new constitution. And that constitution, Nnamdi Azikiwe was elected as ceremonial president.
Okay.
In November. So October, after the independence, the next month is November. Then November, Nnamdi Azikiwe, who was an Igbo guy, became the first president of Nigeria.
So the first president of Nigeria is an Igbo?
Yes.
Exactly like an Igbo in Ghana?
Yes. He was an Igbo man, Nnamdi Azikiwe, very prominent leader. Yeah, I really like him. And Sir Alhaji Abubakar Tafawa Balewa from the north became the first prime minister. So,
okay.
So it was Northern and Igbos who were ruling the country.
Okay.
From 1960. 1961, they made a plebiscite, yes or no vote. There were Cameroonians inside Nigeria.
Wow.
So the southern Cameroonians choose to join Cameroon.
Oh, okay.
And the northern Cameroonians choose to stay in Nigeria.
Okay.
They didn't go to Cameroon. So it made the northern part became majority people than all the other parts of Nigeria.
Okay.
Because they stayed in Nigeria, but the southern part, they went to Cameroon.
Okay.
Yes. So 1961, and they made the plebiscite.
Okay.
1966. But before 66, Obafemi Awolowo, he was Yoruba man.
Okay.
He was the opposition leader to Tafawa Balewa and Nnamdi Azikiwe's government in Nigeria.
Okay.
So it's like Ghana. Ghana was like Ghana is also a country. The day we had independence, we have opposition.
Okay.
So Nigeria was also having opposition.
So even at the day of independence, they had opposition.
Obafemi Awolowo, he was from, he's a Yoruba man. He was opposition leader. Like if we come to Ghana, when Osajifo, we had the independence, the UP, which is now called the NPP, was opposition. So we went to independence as a divided country. Nigeria also went to independence as a divided country.
Oh.
So Obafemi Awolowo was opposition to Tafawa Balewa and Nnamdi Azikiwe. So in 1965, he made a statement and he was charged with treason. So when he was charged with treason, like they arrest him and people went to the street demonstrating and all this kind of stuff. So Nnamdi Azikiwe, he left Nigeria in 1965.
Okay.
And 1966, he left late 1965. And January 16th, 1966, coup d'etat happened in Nigeria.
So that means I don't get it.
Yes, you get it when I continue from there. So 16th January 1966, coup d'etat happened. And it was Igbos who made that coup.
The same Igbos in Ghana.
Yeah, they threw the first shot in Nigeria.
It's like, excuse me with the Igbos, but it's like the Igbos have a different character in Nigeria.
Sure. So they threw the first shot. That coup was made by 4 people. Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi.
Okay.
They killed 22 people in Nigeria, and the coup was staged in Lagos, Ibadan, and Kaduna. Those cities were the seat of the government, you know.
Okay.
So they tried to make the coup in those places. They killed all the Northerners in the Nigeria government, and they left the Igbos. They killed a Yoruba man called Akintola. Akintola, Samuel Akintola, he was also killed. So they killed 22 people, and the first Prime Minister of Nigeria, Tafawa Balewa, was among them. And Ahmedu Bello was also among them.
Yeah, Ahmedu Bello, I know
yes,
him.
Was also among them. So when the coup happened, the next man they thought, no, maybe it was because of the treason and something like that. So they are setting up a new government. But all the position was occupied by the Igbos.
Whoa.
Yes, so they have a trend word called, this is an Igbo coup against the North. So if you go to Nigeria, they have Igbo coup, 1966.
So the Igbos more or less like did a coup.
Yes.
To overthrow leadership.
Yes, the Northerners. So after that,
what they talk about the characters of the Igbo? Let's go.
Okay. So after the coup in 1966, then Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi, he was that time he was the general commander of the Nigerian army, Igbo man, who came and lead the country. And the reason why I said Nnamdi Azikiwe knew something about the coup is that he left Nigeria, first president of Nigeria, he left Nigeria late 1965 and he never returned.
Okay.
Until the coup happened. Even the coup happened, he never returned. And he was an Igbo, but the Northerners, they never tell them anything. And they killed all of them. You understand?
Okay.
So Nnamdi Azikiwe never returned to Nigeria again. So when Ironsi, Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi became the head, then another Northerner from the Nigeria army, they were not happy that the Igbos have killed all the Northerners, the liberators, Tafawa Balewa, Ahmedu Bello, and the rest of them. And another man called Festus. You understand?
Okay.
So they also made a coup in July.
A counter coup.
A counter coup in July 1966. Yakubu Gowon. So when he made that coup, he also killed the Igbo leader, Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi. He killed him. So when he killed him, he stayed in power from 1966 to 1975. So when he killed him in 1966, 1967, 4th January, they had the Agri Accord, Ghana.
Okay. So the Nigerians came down?
Yes, Nigeria army. That time, the Igbos were led by Emeka Ojukwu and Effiong.
Okay.
They came to Ghana with Yakubu Gowon, who was the leader of Nigeria.
Okay.
So they came to Ghana January 4th and January 5th to sign the Agri Accord, like ceasefire treaty or agreement between the Igbos and the Nigeria government. So it became the North against the Southeast, the West against the Southeast.
But it's like that thing still remains in Nigeria.
Yes. We will come there. It's not easy. So when Yakubu Gowon made the coup and they met in Ebri 4th to 5th January, Ankara was the chairman of the Ebri Accord.
General Ankara.
Our
own General Ankara.
Our own General Ankara. Ebri, the Pedrasi Lodge, I told you last week that it was market women who contributed for Sajifo and Victor Dibite built the Pedrasi Lodge. They made the Ebri Accord at Pedrasi Lodge. Ankara was the chairman. But that time, Ankara also has made a coup with the National Liberation Council.
NLC.
Yeah. So when they made that coup, Ankara was not stable in office because it was 66 and 1 year. And they also had information from Radio Conakry.
Okay.
That was the Chinese people and the Russians are financing Osajifo with heavy weapons to stage a comeback.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah. So Ankara was not at peace, but Nigeria brought their problems to him.
For him to solve.
For him to solve. So you understand. It's to tell you how difficult it was. So the Ebri Accord, it was breached. No one followed the rules of the Ebri Accord. So when they returned from Ebri and came back to Nigeria, then Emeka Ojukwu and Philip Effieng, you know the Ebri Accord was January 4th and January 5th, 1967. So 1967, January, February, March, April, May, almost 4 months. Then the Igbos, Emeka Ojukwu and Philip Effieng, declared independence for the Igbo state, that they are not comfortable to be among the country called Nigeria. They want to have their own country. And they call for the independence in May. May, June, July, Yakubu Gowon, who was the leader of Nigeria, declared war on them. That is not acceptable.
A country cannot be in a country.
Yes. So when they declare war on them, they started fighting against each other. But if you look at Emeka Ojukwu and Philip Effieng, they were in the military, so they took some of the weapons and the machineries from the army. So it was like a breakaway.
Okay.
So they fight from 1967 to 1970. 5 million people died.
Wow.
In Nigeria's civil war. The Igbos were supported or sponsored by Israel and France. The Igbos.
Yeah.
They were supported by Israel and France. And the Nigeria army, or the government, was supported by Britain, Russia, Egypt, and Congo. So the fight became very intense. They gave an embargo against them, the Igbos, from the transportation of food to the eastern part of Nigeria. Because of that, many of them died of starvation. Ojukwu flee to exile, so it became Philip Effieng. They surrendered in 1970, but that time there were a lot of casualties, and the Igbos have died because, like I told you, 5 million people died, and most of them were Igbos. So they surrendered that in 1970, that they are no more calling for
a war,
for independent from Nigeria.
So they want to still maintain.
They want to still maintain. And Nigeria discovered oil and natural gas in 1970. 1970, during the Civil War. And Nigeria became a member of OPEC.
Yeah.
OPEC.
Yeah.
And because of the huge oil they have a lot of oil revenues which can be used to transform the lives of the people in Nigeria. But because of the civil war and the military regime, there were a lot of corruption and mismanagement in Nigeria. So instead of the oil to become a blessing, it became a curse to Nigeria in 1970s. So Yakubu Gowon ruled from 1967 to 1975. Then another coup came from Murtala Mohammed.
Okay.
And Olusegun Obasanjo.
Okay.
And Omar Yaradua.
Okay.
They were also in the military. They made a coup and they formed like 3 government system that Murtala Mohammed will be the leader.
Murtala Mohammed.
Yes, he's named after their first airport, Lagos International Airport.
Yeah, that is what I wanted.
He was the only person with Olusegun Obasanjo who were having Nigeria at heart. They were having genuine love for Nigeria. But when I finish the history, you understand that.
Good to know it well.
So, Murtala Mohammed became the leader in 1975. But 1975, the Lagos Treaty was issued, which is called ECOWAS.
Okay.
So, a military leader who established the ECOWAS in Nigeria, Lagos. It's called Lagos Treaty in 1975. And the military leader, Yakubu Gowon, became the leader of ECOWAS. But today, ECOWAS, they don't accept military leaders,
no,
you know?
They
and
don't.
They are always quiet when the civilian government also use pen to rob the people by changing the constitution.
They'll tell you it's democracy in as much as people have accepted.
But they use pen. In Guinea, Alpha Condé changed the constitution.
Yeah.
In Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaoré changed constitution. In how do you call it? Togo, Foreign Assembly has changed the constitution.
In Cameroon, they have the same problem.
Yes, Paul Biya. Even in Gabon, Ali Bongo also changed the constitution. In Niger, constitution was changed. But all these countries are part of ECOWAS. So, if you want to create a stable, democratic leaders in Africa, why don't you voice out when people also use pen to rob the system? Because it is because of what, like, they are behaving as if they don't know all these things which is going on in the ECOWAS
That is
system.
African leadership, you know, Scarecrow.
But if then you don't have to question when the military intervene, because this leader who formed Yakubu Gowon, he's the one who formed the ECOWAS, but he was a military leader. And when he formed the ECOWAS in May, 1 month, he was overthrown by Murtala Mohammed, Olusegun Obasanjo, Omar Yar'Adua.
So the three of them came together,
yes,
planned a coup,
and overthrew
him.
Yakubu, because he ruled from 1966 to 1975.
Hey, in those days.
Yeah, I can say that he's Nigeria's longest serving president, if I may be right.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Looking at things, 66, 75.
Yeah.
That is about 11 years.
Yeah, so Murtala Mohammed,
He's chasing
who brought relief to the ordinary people of Nigeria, or to the citizens of Nigeria. He brought a lot of reforms to sack all the like the late generals, the grown-up ones. He brought something called Operation Deadwood to sack all the old people from the army and the civil service.
Okay.
Yeah, so that they will bring new one, fresh faces, and Nigeria will be
Fresh faces, fresh strength.
Yeah. So he tries that, and also try to make reforms so that they can hand over power to a civilian rule immediately. But unfortunately for him, in 1976 February, another coup happened. 75 coup happened, and the 76 coup happened.
But has there even been any African leader who has successfully done a coup and handed over to a civilian government and sat back without coming in again?
It was Olusegun Obasanjo who did that.
Okay.
So,
but later he became president, right?
Yes, he was elected in 1999.
Okay.
So Nigeria Constitution was made in 1999. We will get there.
Right.
I want to take it from date to date.
Okay.
So that
people will get it well.
Very good, very good. So 1976, Bukasuka made a coup. It failed, but he was able to assassinate Nigeria's leader, Murtala Mohammed. He's the best leader for me in Nigeria history. Because when he was assassinated in 1976, then Olusegun Obasanjo replaced him as the leader of Nigeria from 1976 to 1979. So Obasanjo became the leader and ruled from 1976 to 1979, and he tried to hand over power to civilian rule. So 1979, they made elections. That was the first elections after their independence. And Shehu Shagari won the elections.
Okay.
He won election 1979. And 1983, he won his second term.
79, by then Ghana were also fighting.
Yes, Rawlings. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So 1983, he brought Ghana Must Go, but it was not only Ghana, Shehu Shagari. When he won his second term, in Nigeria, I told you they discovered oil in the 1970s, and they found out that the byproduct of the oil industry is polluting their waters. So they tried to talk to the leader, Shehu Shagari, so that he can do something about it. He never did anything about it. And it was also alleged that during his previous governance from 1979 to 1983, there were a lot of corruption and mismanagement.
Okay.
So 1983, Muhammadu Buhari made a coup.
Our own Buhari.
Yeah.
I was 4 years by then.
Buhari made a coup and overthrown Shehu Shagari. So 1983, Shehu Shagari brought laws that will sack all illegal migrants from Nigeria. That was when Ghana Must Go came inside. So when Buhari came 83, then Rawlings said that no, he's also a military, so Rawlings wants to be friend with Buhari. So Buhari ruled from 1983, 84, 85, and he was also overthrown.
Okay.
And Ibrahim Babangida.
Yes, Babangida.
Yes.
I read a little about him.
He came and overthrew Buhari in 1985. He stayed from 1985 to 1993.
Yeah.
So when Babangida was also ruling, a lot of scandals. He brought. He said Nigeria must remain a true political state. So they were calling it two leper heads or something like that in Nigeria. You understand? He also mismanaged the Nigeria's money and a lot of things. So in 1993, then Sani Abacha,
the great Sani Abacha,
overthrown Ibrahim Babangida. Abacha also stayed in power till he died 1998. So it was Abdul Salamini Abubakar who came and be interim president when Abacha
was
he died, when Abacha died 1998.
Okay.
Yeah. Abubakar Abdul Samini became the interim leader of Nigeria, and he tried to draft a constitution reform so that Nigeria can switch back to the civilian rule. So they made a coup. They made constitution in 1999.
Just this 1999.
Just this 1999. Nigeria constitution is 1999. That's when Nigeria had a stable government. So when they made that constitution, then that time this guy Olusegun Obasanjo, he was a former military leader, and he resigned from the military and came as a civilian. So
and
he
won election.
Yes, and won elections in 99. So he ruled from 99 to 2007. Then Musa Yaradua also came with Goodluck Ibele Jonathan.
Okay, yeah, Goodluck Jonathan.
Yeah, and Yaradua died in 2011.
And the Goodluck.
Yes. I think 2011 or 10. One of them. But I think it's 2011 because it was Goodluck Ibele Jonathan's time. That is when Boko Haram started coming to Nigeria in 2011. So he died 2011, and Goodluck Ibele Jonathan became the president. And immediately, Yaradua died. President Mills also died in Ghana. That same 2011.
Okay.
And President Mahama became president. That time it was few months to 2012 elections. So Goodluck Ibele Jonathan and President Mahama, they have.
I remember it.
Yeah, a little bit ideas together there. You understand?
Sure.
So Nigeria, from Goodluck Ibele Jonathan, then they brought Buhari again. See, Buhari came in 83.
Sure.
And he came 2015 because they found out that the insecurity in Nigeria is getting out of hands. So they brought Buhari, who was a former military, to come and quiet down the
security aspect of the nation.
Boko Haram and all this stuff. But he was not able to do that. He even created more problems than what he came to.
He was an old military man.
He brought SARS, if you remember, end SARS protest.
Sure.
He brought SARS to fight insecurity in Nigeria. But the Boko Haram, who were Abubakar Shakor, their leader, Nigerians were thinking that, oh, you are a former military leader, so maybe you bring the head of Abubakar Shakor to Nigeria so that we will have peace. But Buhari created another SARS to also beat the youth who agitated for him to come and fight Boko Haram for them. So Buhari ended up creating more problems than he came to meet.
That is Buhari?
Buhari, in 2015.
The old man Buhari?
Yes. So when he left power, then Bola Tinubu.
The most oldest?
Yes.
He
fell down.
Walk.
Yeah, he even fell down the last time I was watching him. So this is Nigeria. So if you look at how Nigeria has been ruled from 1960 to 2025.
Present-day Nigeria.
Yeah, is to tell you that Nigeria, they have really suffered.
They are even worse than us.
Yes, the whole Africa. That is why I'm a table tennis player in Europe here.
Okay.
I went to Croatia to play a table tennis match there, and I tried to do a little bit research about them so that I can use it to educate my audience.
Yeah.
You know, I found out that Croatia is 12 million population, and Croatia is only having water as their natural resources.
Okay.
But do you know that the electricity power, the amount of power Croatia generates for its citizens is the same amount of power Nigeria generates for 284 million.
How can that be possible?
I don't even understand. So in the home of the richest man in Africa, there is no light. So Nigeria is not having light. All of them, they are using generator.
My first time in Nigeria, in Abuja, it was something else.
Yes.
The lights were coming and they were going
Yes.
just like that. We'll have time for that.
Yes. Nigeria, they don't have light. In the home of the richest man in Africa, they don't have light. But Nigeria is among OPEC. You understand?
Yeah.
The ECOWAS headquarters is in Nigeria. They have helped a lot of organizations. Even Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, he was a founding member of the OAU,
Organization of African Unity.
African Unity, because they won. Maybe our next week we can talk about that African Unity, because they won the elections. He joined Haile Selassie team and William Taban of Liberia. So they won that elections. So they are also founding members of the African Union and also the founding members of ECOWAS. Like I told you, the ECOWAS, the Lagos Treaty was established May 1975 by Yakubu Gowon.
Okay.
Yeah. So Nigeria, they have really suffered, and what pains me is that they have a lot of resources. They have gold, lithium, a lot, diamond, gas, petroleum, but the leaders have failed to use these revenues to transform the lives of the people.
My producer wants to play table tennis with you.
So
Yes, my producer wants to play table tennis. Producer, I'm telling him. I've seen you calling. I'm telling him that you want to play table tennis with him. So he'll be ready. I said when you are ready. You just tell my producer thinks he's a good table tennis player.
Yeah.
So he wants a challenger.
Yeah.
So my producer, I've told him. I said when you are ready.
I'll take
he's
him
ready.
to my club maybe next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Producer, are you playing it for playing sake, or you're a professional table tennis player, or you are the feature type? Master, let us know. Let us know. Scarecrow, let's go.
Okay. So okay.
Scarecrow is laughing at you,
Yeah.
producer.
Because I won trophy in Italy. You know, I don't want to talk about myself.
Table tennis, yeah.
I won Ajiman Bedu, the former Black Stars player. He was having an African shop, Afro shop in Udine.
Okay.
And he organized a table tennis match and I won. I also had a contract. I played in Belgium, Ghent, TTC Rohem.
Okay.
Yeah, I also played in Luxembourg. Yeah, and I came to Germany here.
So the table tennis, those who think they are experts in table tennis, we have a table tennis expert here.
Yeah.
Just get on board and let's see.
I'll even bring him racket. I'll give him racket for free.
He said he's going to give you a racket for free.
Because we have sponsorship.
Yo, so the table tennis, those who think you are table tennis gurus, I'll be the first person you attack. If you can't play with me, then I'll give you the expert. Producer, we here. I've told you we're going to play table tennis with him. But Masa, if you fail to beat Scarecrow, you are in trouble. Producer, if you fail to beat Scarecrow, you are in trouble. We'll trouble you till trouble troubles you.
Sure.
Yes. So Scarecrow is basically like Ghana and Nigeria. Look at my producer. He's writing all over the place. He wants to play table tennis with you. Producer, I've told him.
I will
Producer,
send you my video.
Okay.
When I was playing with one of my chef, then you show it to him if he can fit. Then because maybe I can give, because I'm a trainer here.
Okay.
I'm employed to train kids in Germany here.
Okay.
SSC Hagen Arensburg. Not
Okay.
a joke. It's professional. They pay me everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Denmark. I don't want to say much about myself. I've been to Denmark. I'm a welfare trainer. So I travel with the kids to play tournament from 5 years to 15 years. And most of them are even playing the German national team.
So Radio Top Africa would organize
a
table tennis banquet, a table tennis competition for kids. So bring your child, just for a small fee, you know. We'll organize a table tennis match, and producer will challenge Scarecrow. But producer, before you get to Scarecrow, I'll be the first person you have to attack. If you can match me, then we'll allow you match Scarecrow. Scarecrow is basically like Nigerians and Ghanaians. We have stories of coups.
Yes, but Nigeria is more than us.
And which of the Nigerian presidents or the Nigerian leaders who took over with this coup thing, you believe did a little good to Nigeria?
Murtala Mohammed.
Okay, the one who was named. I recollect I was there.
Only 7 months in power from 1975 to 1976.
And it's so wonderful that those who spend lesser time in power are those that does good things.
Yes, that's why I challenge the NDC people about that President Mahama has failed, because for me, I read a lot. But maybe those people saying that they don't even know about Murtala Mohammed, they can hear the name or see the name of the entrance to Nigeria, but they don't know much about him. Because even Olusegun Obasanjo became a good leader because of the good policies Murtala laid down before he was killed. So he continued the legacy of Murtala Mohammed, and they named the airport after Murtala Mohammed, Olusegun Obasanjo. You understand?
So even he never named the airport after himself.
No.
With the good words that he did.
Yeah. That is what we call leaders, not politicians. So Obasanjo was the person who transformed Nigeria. When Nigeria went to mess, to chaos, to crisis, he made sure that from military, he spent 3 years and made sure that he handed over power to the civilian government. Even when things was not right with Shehu Shagari, he handed over power to Shehu Shagari, but he never overthrew him. It was Muhammadu Buhari who made the coup in 1983.
Olusegun Obasanjo.
I like him so much.
I like him too.
That's why Kufuor named our high street in Ghana
after him.
I support that. If you're a good leader, I support that. But if you name Kotoka after our airport, that means there is kerosene inside your mind. You understand?
Olusegun Obasanjo.
Yeah, he stayed after he handed over power to Shehu Shagari, and Sani Abacha died in 1998. Because of that's why I will always have question with them, the independent candidate in Ghana. You see, Nigerians saw what Olusegun Obasanjo did in just 3 years. That is why, you see, even when they hand over power, he never came to power again until he was democratically elected.
Yeah.
And Nigeria saw what he did to transform the lives of Nigeria, and also handing over power peacefully to Shehu Shagari. You understand? He was not envy, he was not greedy. That's why Nigerians gave him another chance. So he ruled from 1999 after they made their constitution. Obasanjo ruled from 1999 to 2007. He served 2 terms. Then this guy came, Musa Yaradua, with good luck Ibele Jonathan. Unfortunately, he also died, and good luck continued from him. So, apart from Tafawa Balewa, who became the first prime minister, the next person I like in Nigeria is Murtala Mohammed and Olusegun Obasanjo. Yeah.
Olusegun Obasanjo.
Sure.
Scarecrow is diving deep into the history of Nigerians from the 15th to the 17th century. Right, he has brought it right to our current day history. So those Nigerians who think you know best, you know nothing. You know nothing about your country. One thing that we Africans should accept is that when you don't know something and somebody knows something and he's telling you something, you have to accept that something and learn more about it. One thing, we are too, excuse my language, we are too self-knowing, but we don't know. All that we know is that saying things that shouldn't be said. But we are too self-knowing. I know, but when you sit him by the cameras to ask him questions, he will be found wanting. So those Nigerians that are out there, Scarecrow is diving deep into your country. Come online, let us talk. Share your message, whether it is true or wrong, true or not true, and let's debate the facts. Because Scarecrow will come to you with facts. He will come to you with dates. Trust me, the man comes here not with books. He comes here without holding any book. So he never writes down anything. You might think that he comes here with books and that he has a date. Even the old politicians, the old historians, they come with books. Trust me, those that I know, even what is the name? This CPP man that we know that he speaks facts and he comes out with facts. Is it Kwesi Pratt? No,
Kwesi Pratt.
Kwaku Baku Jr. Kwaku Baku Jr. comes with packs of books, but Scarecrow comes without books, but he says the dates, the times, the presidents, their names, the days they were elected, the days they made their coups, the days they were overthrown, and he says it exactly the way it is. So if you are out there as a Nigerian, come here, join us, and let's talk about history. Radio Top Africa, that is what we do. We don't only talk about Ghana. This is not a Ghanaian radio station, as stipulated as in the minds of people out there. Those radio stations, we speak the mind of Africa.
Sure.
We speak the mind of the entirety of Africa. We believe that Africa should have what we have through knowledge. So we bring people on board. We partner people who has the know-how of the history of Africa. And trust me, they teach, they enlighten, and they emancipate our minds from mental slavery. Scarecrow is in the house. In some few minutes, I'm going to get to him again, find some water to drink, and I'm going to get to Scarecrow again so that he delves deep into issues seriously affecting our nation. I'll be with you in a jiffy.
I prophesy on you. Anywhere they are waiting for your bad news, it will be a good news. Where they are waiting for your shame, they will see your honor. Where they are waiting for your embarrassment, they will see God's glory.
Germany, it is time now. The Unveiling Mysteries prophetic tour with Prophet A.A. Prempe is coming to Hamburg for 3 power-packed days. Come and encounter divine revelation, healing, and prophetic insights. Venue: Central Faith Ministries, opposite Barclays Arena, Hamburg. Friday 19th September at 6 p.m, Saturday 20th September at 10 a.m, and 6 p.m, Sunday 21st of September at 11 a.m. The mysteries of the kingdom are about to be unveiled. Don't miss your moment. Visit www.prophetprempe.org for more information and registration. Also follow Prophet A.A. Prempe on all social media platforms. Hamburg, are you ready?
Prophesy on you.
By station Vatinal. You can also reach us per telephone +49 176 416 27723. Email us at info@aquaba-tours.com. Visit our website www.aquabatravelandtours.com. Thank you.
Anywhere they are waiting for your bad news, it will be a good news. Where they are waiting for your shame, they will see your honor. Where they are waiting for your embarrassment, they will see God's glory.
Germany, it is time now. The Unveiling Mysteries prophetic tour with Prophet A.A. Prempe is coming to Hamburg for 3 power-packed days. Come and encounter divine revelation, healing, and prophetic insights. Venue: Central Faith Ministries, opposite Barclays Arena, Hamburg. Friday 19th September at 6 p.m., Saturday 20th September at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m., Sunday 21st of September at 11 a.m. The mysteries of the kingdom are about to be unveiled. Don't miss your moment. Visit www.prophetprempe.org for more information and registration. Also follow Prophet AA Prempe on all social media platforms. Hamburg, are you ready?
Tops and Ghana Music Awards Europe 2025.
Ghana Music Awards.
Host city, Belgium. Gangs. This is another tightest event of the year.
Ghana Music Awards.
Coming on live on the 20th of September. Artist on the beat. Kwame Eugene. Joyce Blessing.
On the Ghana Music Awards Europe.
Tafo Newman. Mabel Ocho. Kwesi P. And Rob Father. Venue. Theatre Zell Lederbeck.
A top Ghana Music Award.
7 p.m. red carpet and 9 p.m. for the main show. Grab your tickets now. Tickets are available on www.gmaeu.com.
It's all about the Ghana Music Award Europe 4th edition, and your rockstar Kwame is going to be there. So be there, pull up in your numbers, come, let's chill and have some rockstar fun together. It's on the 20th of September inside Belgium, Gent at Ledbeck Theatre. See you soon. Come, let's chill. We didn't come here to play. When you pull up in your balance,
I don't mind that Uber driver. I go feed by that Uber. Oh my God, pardon me money, cow. Let me up, baby.
Radio Top Africa. We are streaming on all our media platforms. On Facebook is Radio Top Africa. On YouTube is Radio Top Africa. On TikTok is Radio Top Africa. As you rightly know, we are in-house with Scarecrow, the historian. I keep on saying this. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter what you think. I will hammer that and hammer that again. A historian still remains a historian. So Scarecrow is on the house, and he's delving deep. He's delving deep into the aspects of Nigeria and what they've done from the 17th century, the 18th through to 20th, 25th, 21st centuries, and he's done it perfectly well. So if you have any question, you have anything to say, send a message and I'm going to read them. As you always know, I don't read insulting messages. I read messages that are inspiring, messages or questions that ought to be read, not messages that we should not read them. So as we were discussing, Nigerians have oil in commercial quantities. Gold also in commercial. I think their oil is even more than us in Ghana.
No, Ghana, we are not among the oil company or oil production in the world. Nigeria, Angola, Libya, and also Algeria.
Are they utilizing their natural resources well? No. Which leader?
No one. It was, like I said, it was Olusegun Obasanjo who tried to use the oil revenues, the funds that they get from it, to transform the lives of the people. It was only him. The rest, corruption and mismanagement. Because it was coup after coup, coup after coup, coup after coup. So you cannot hold anybody accountable. The next person will say this guy is not good, and another guy will say this is not good, but at the end of the day, they will come and do the same thing. You understand? So it was coup after coup, coup after coup, coup after coup. But the only person that tried to help the Nigeria country was Murtala Mohammed and Olusegun Obasanjo.
So from your experience and from the books you've read, from then till now, who do you think is the worst president in Nigeria? the West, who never did good things from now till the current president we are having?
The West. Should I add the military leaders? Also?
Yeah, everybody that has ruled Nigeria.
Because even some ruled about months. But the West, I would say is Yakubu Gowon.
Okay.
The one who ruled from 1966 to 1975.
Okay.
But he had a lot of problems. But it doesn't matter. If you are a leader, that is why you say we should vote for you.
That is why leaders come in, because that is why you are a leader, because
yes,
you need to solve problems.
Yes. So he did well by establishing the ECOWAS, the Lagos Treaty.
Okay.
In May 1975. By July, he was overthrown.
Wow.
After they formed the ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States. We also have SADC. We also have COMESA.
Okay.
Maghreb. So it's not only for West Africa. We have some for East Africa. We have some for South Africa. We have some for Central Africa and the North Africans.
So do you think he never did well for Nigeria with the time that he had?
Yes, because he is the longest serving president in Nigeria. And it's about brains. He was not having the brains to quell down all these tribal issues. But rather, he had more problems to it. You understand? But he also fled to exile in UK. He never stayed in Nigeria when he was overthrown. You understand? Yakubu Gowon. So
and who do you think is the best? Compare up. Okay, you name your best as Murtala Mohammed. So after Murtala, who comes closer to Murtala Mohammed?
Olusegun Obasanjo.
Okay.
Yeah, but he continued the legacy of Murtala. You see, Murtala.
So Murtala is like the Kwame Nkrumah.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good, because Murtala, after Murtala, Olusegun Obasanjo, Omar Yaradua, when they made the coup, they allowed Murtala to lead the country. I don't know what they saw in him.
Okay.
But they were all having the same ranks. But they choose him to lead.
Okay.
And nobody was angry about it. They all understand him. And even when he was overthrown, or he was assassinated in 1976, February.
Okay.
Then Olusegun was his deputy when he was leading. Olusegun Obasanjo was his deputy, like vice. So when they killed him, the Olusegun stepped into his shoes and continue his legacy.
So those two, you think did extremely well for Nigeria?
Sure. Because even when they were transitioning from military to democracy, they also try to make sure that they will be peaceful in the country. You understand? It's not everybody that will do that. We saw this guy, Ibrahim Babangida. He stayed in power even when they voted. He never declared the winner. Then he also came back again until he was overthrown in 1993 by Sani Abacha. So
these two thought well about Nigeria.
Yes.
So do you per your research and the things you read, do you think Nigeria can match up to the task? Can they get somebody who would with a little resources or the resources they are having, they would transform like the way Burkina Faso and the rest are transforming?
The capacity of a nation depends on two things. One, the human resources, and two, the natural resources. But it is the human resources that makes the natural resources becomes useful.
No, let us get it right. Come again, Scarecrow.
I said the capacity of every nation.
I want to be like a class 1 student.
Okay.
So let's go.
No problem. The capacity of every nation.
The capacity of every nation, as quoted by Scarecrow,
depends on two things.
Depends on two solid things.
One, the human resources.
The first one is the human resources of the nation.
The second one is the natural resources.
And the second one is the natural resources of that nation.
But it is the human resources that makes the natural resources becomes beneficial.
So the human resources makes the natural resources beneficial to the people, to the indigents.
Yes. So for instance, if you have gold and you don't have the knowledge to mine the gold.
Come online. Something is going on here. Scarecrow is teaching something. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. That knowledge, even if he read it through books, he bought it. And he's imparting it to us for free. Even if you read it in books, it is knowledge, and that he's imparting it for free. We go to school to learn, but he is here imparting it. We pay fees to learn, but he is here imparting it. Scarecrow, let's go.
Okay, I want to start again.
All right.
I said the capacity of every nation depends on two things.
Sure.
The first one is the human resources.
Okay.
And the second one is the natural resources.
Okay.
But it is the human resources that makes the natural resources becomes useful or beneficial to the people.
Okay.
So poverty is not the absence of natural resources or human resources.
Okay.
But it is the absence of excellent leadership. So you can have everything in this world, but if you don't have excellent leadership, you are zero. That is why Dubai is sitting on desert, but it's richer than most of African countries.
Okay.
That is why we are in Ghana. We have the best arable lands for agriculture, but we import onions from Niger. We import tomatoes from Burkina Faso, but we have good and better lands than them. So poverty is not the absence of natural resources or human resources.
Let's go.
But it is the absence of excellent leadership.
Okay.
So if you don't, you can have.
So poverty is not the absence
of natural
resources
or human resources.
Okay.
If you go to Singapore, they don't have anything, but they are richer than Ghana.
Okay.
We have gold, we have diamond, Akwatia, where we did the bar.
They have all the natural resources.
Ghana, we have everything, but because we don't have excellent leadership, we are like blind person. You cannot even see the way to go. That's how Ghana and a lot of African countries are. But if you go to Singapore, they even import water to Singapore. But they sat down in 2017 and think that no, the way now the geopolitics is going, a time will come, the people that we import water from will seize it.
They will tell you they are not buying it for you.
Yes. So they try to put some mechanisms and technologies inside the sea, Apple.
Yeah.
To take away the salt and every dirty from inside to become normal mineral water. So Singapore doesn't import water now. So it's about, even if you don't have the natural resources and you have excellent leadership, you can be rich. But if you have,
and you are stupid,
if you have natural resources and you don't have excellent leadership, then you are zero.
Scarecrow, somebody is saying a question. He's saying something. I just want to read it.
Okay.
He's asking of who is this? Shakira Shaibu. He said
Thomas Mensah.
Yeah, Thomas Mensah, and also Thomas. Who is Shakira Shaibu? Get us more, because we don't know what you want to say, Thomas. We don't exactly know what you are saying, because when we say "and Shakira Shaibu," what exactly do you mean? Come clear with your question, and Scarecrow will get you well. Scarecrow, let's go.
Okay, so is the human resources that makes the natural resources becomes useful or beneficial to the people, and it so that it can transform their life. But Africa and Ghana, we don't have it. So if you look at Tanzania, they also have Tanzanite and gold.
Let's go.
It was mined by a brick gold in Canada. But when John Pope Magufuli came, he tried to talk to the committees of the constitution so that they can amend their laws, and it will give him more power to renegotiate or terminate foreign firm contract or punish them, because he saw that the brick gold was working under the subsidiary of Acacia, who were from UK.
Okay.
But the brick gold is from Canada.
So you think that African leaders don't have the brain, or they don't have the mind, or they don't have leadership qualities to rule the country?
No, they don't have, because at first I thought they were not having, but when I see that they travel to Europe and America and other countries, I think that they see good things. So even me, if you give me Ghana, I'll change Ghana within only one term. I don't need 2 terms.
Is it that they have the brains, or they are that wicked that they basically don't want to?
They don't know, because what you know is what you work towards it. If you are not a doctor, if we take you to hospital, you cannot treat a patient.
Sure.
So I think they don't know it. You know, going to school and acquiring a certificate is not the only thing.
Sure.
How you can understand the thing, and how you are able to transform it to change people's life.
Okay.
That is what we mean as lectures. So I think they don't know it, not because they are pretending or something like that. No. Because even the Saglime project I was talking about.
The Saglime.
If it was for Mohammed's private project, he could have finished it within a year.
All right.
You understand?
If it was like his personal property.
Yes. But it's for the country. And they are stealing from the country. This come, they steal. MPP come, they steal. NDC come, they steal.
So that is why I'm saying that they know what they are doing. They come in there to take away our glory. They come in there as an aspect of I'm coming to help you.
Sure.
But they are coming to wipe away all the glory and enjoy with their family.
Yeah.
That is what our leaders do.
Yeah, that's what they do. So they are not leaders. You call them leaders, but it's wrong. They are politicians.
So we still remain by that.
Yes.
That there are no leaders in Ghana.
No. Look at what happened in Akwatia. A full-grown man with gray hair. Like I said, gray hairs are always associated with wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
But look at this man. He was threatening the life of a minority speaker of parliament. I don't know the problem they have, but you cannot do this
in public.
Not even in public. Even in Europe, you cannot threaten someone's life like this.
And the man was doing it in public.
Yes. Police was there. Soldiers were there. The journalists. Everybody saw this. Even me, I watch it on TV.
Yeah, the voice has been captured.
Yes.
And the man is still walking free.
Yes. Ghana is gradually becoming a lawless country. And when Ghana becomes a lawless country, we have a big problem to solve. Because we have made Ghana a two-party state. And that is the very dangerous movement made by the citizens of Ghana. It's very dangerous. That is why NDC come, the MPP also come. You see how...
So they know that no matter what you do...
Ghanaians will vote for MPP again. Mahama and NDC lost over 1 million vote 2016. I was not thinking that even NDC will come to power again.
Even if NDC will come, it's not Mahama.
It's not even Mahama. But look at. So now, people have started agitating for MPP. They have started agitating for MPP to come. Because Mahama is messing up a lot of things. You don't see anything. Every day, dying. Every day, road accident. From January to July, 1,500 people died in Ghana.
That is what, when I hear, I get so sad.
Yes.
And through accidents.
Yeah.
Road accidents.
Yes. Our chief imams are there. Our kings are there. Religious leaders. Our chiefs, they are not saying anything about it. And they support these young guys to mess up the country. To destroy Ghana. These young guys, we have voted as a member of parliament.
People who can be like your kids.
Yes, you allow them. You sit in your house, but you support unnecessary project like National Cathedral. Go to our market squares and ask yourself, do we have even clinics in our hospital market? Even fire service. Look at KGTIA. When the market gets bent, they don't even have minds that, no, we need to put good structures so that in case there's fire in future, we can have a way. Hey, tomorrow this one will put kiosk here. The next day this one will put container here. And they mess up the place. Give me Ghana 1/10 and I'll show you how to develop a country.
Scarecrow said, give me the nation.
Yes.
For just 4 years.
1 term.
And you will see the changes that he's going to bring. It is not by word of mouth.
No. I know a lot. I read a lot. And the first thing I'll do is changing the name of our airport, Kotoka International Airport. I'll not even name it after Osaje Flota Kwame Nkrumah. I'll make it Accra International Airport. Left me alone because that is how the man, everything Osaje Flota did, he named it after the town.
I was reading one of your books and I saw the companies Osajifo started.
Yes.
He came out with.
Yeah. 600 project.
And everything is gone.
Yeah, everything. And now a Meridian Hotel is a refuse dump.
Yeah.
Meridian Hotel, Wulume, in Keboya. If you know that song.
Yeah, I know.
They did it because of Meridian Hotel.
Yeah.
And look, our leaders.
One year Meridian, yeah. Thelma, in Keboya. I know. I'm a Ghana boy, so I know.
Our kings, religious leaders, most respected peoples in Ghana, they have remained silent for MPP and NDC to destroy the nation. Achimota Forest. Achimota. It was Dr. Imem Skweju Agri and Alexander Garden Fraser, Sir Gordon Gorgisbeck, these three people set up the Prince of Wales College from 1924 to 1926. Osajifo was a student. He was trained as a teacher, training there. This guy, Buzia, was a student at Achimota College. Jerry John Rawlings was a student at
the wife was also a student.
And the wife also. Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, the man who gained independence for Zimbabwe, April 1980. He was a student of Achimota College.
Oh, okay.
Abdullah Jawara, former Zambia first president, he was a student of Achimota College. When Dr. Memskoji Agri and Alexander Garden Fraser set up the school, they knew that our population was not high that time, maybe by 6 to 7 million people. So they left land, that's what we call Achimota Forest, so that in future, if the population goes up and we want to do or expand the school, we will not suffer.
Well, our leaders are now taking the lands as their personal property.
When NDC was in power, Sir John, he was an SDA man. They always call him at OKFM, Kwame Nkrumah Kesiye.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a moboniti. Madam Kokwasi Kurasini. He talks and he does not even drink water self. When MPP came 2016 and they gave him director of Forest Commission, he used all the Achimota Forest. Memskoji Agri, Garden Fraser, Gorgisbeck. They never thought of their family. That, oh, this land has remained there. Memskoji Agri, let me give to my Cape Coast people. No. They left it for Ghana. SDA man, oh, Sir John, SDA man. He came and used all the lands, and he made a will for himself, for his girlfriends, children. SDA man. SDA man. SDA man. Memskoji Agri never thought of his family. That, oh, okay, if they here is remain, let me give it to my wife and my kids. No, they left it for Ghana. And you call yourself SDA man. You have Ghana at heart. You were shouting when they give you position. You sold Ghana.
Bad leadership.
Yes. And look at this guy, National Security Boss, Kandapa. The whole National Security Boss,
Kandapa,
his slave queen, made this man made a video with pajamas. You can see everything.
Oh my God.
So if it was, let's say like America, who wants to use their intelligence to take down the security of Ghana, by this time we are gone.
They would have used the woman.
Yes. And it's easy. A whole national security boss, a whole national security, Ghana security, he is protecting the president. If it was me, this man would rot in prison. I'm telling you the gospel truth. But we support this kind of things. How can we move forward as a nation?
There's something I keep on asking you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Ghana can be a country to live in again? Do you think we can do things well? Do you think we can get a leader who thinks about the country and who set up good structures for us? Or we have to go back and join the army and be like Rawlings?
No, the army is not solution to our problems. Like I said the last time, you know, democracy is just an ideology. Like with Nigeria, cool. You see the armies. What did they do for Nigeria? Nothing. It's not about the uniform. It's about the character inside the uniform. It's not about the democracy. It's about the character inside that democracy. If you look at Captain Traoré of Burkina Faso, when he took over, they said, we want to increase your salary to the presidential salary. He said, no. I want to take the same salary I'm taking with my colleagues.
Okay.
They said, we want to give you a luxury car so that you stop using the military vehicle. He said, no. I still want to use it. They say, we want to buy you a presidential jet so that when you are in the air, you see that this is the president,
the leader of the nation.
Faso.
Yeah.
He said, no. That is why when French or France tried to bribe people who are close to him to take him down, they refuse, but they take the money. So what I've learned is that it is very easy to bring a African or a black man down, because his own people will help you to do it.
That one for sure.
But they have learned something from the death of Thomas Isidore Sankara of Burkina Faso, 15th October 1987. And they make sure that they are not going to repeat that same mistake again.
So they are guided by
that. They are protecting Traore with their life. So when America want to come for him, you see what they did? He called upon the whole Africa, the whole world, to support him. Because this is what the imperialism is using. That's their tool. And it was, like I said, apart from the AES, it was only 2 presidents in Africa who supported, who were taking sides with Captain Traore. In Dachua, the president of Namibia, the woman, and Duma Boko of Botswana. President Mahama was quiet, but during his inauguration, he invited him because Traore has sacked the French military from Burkina Faso. In Ghana, we have American military base there.
Yeah.
So you see this Israel and Iran fight. You see, when America attacked Iran, they attacked Qatar, American military base in Qatar. They didn't attack Israel. They didn't attack America. I just want to give you some scenario here.
Sure.
They attacked American military base in Qatar, forgetting that they are all Muslims. Iran is Muslim. Qatar is Muslim.
It's a Muslim country.
But they never say, oh, okay, Allahu Akbar. No. So the moment you allow somebody to build a military base in your country, his enemy is your enemy. His friends are your friends. So look at Ghana. Look at this Iron Dome Israel is using to protect their the airspace. One shot is $50,000, and Israel can fly about 100 of them. And you, Ghana, you support America to build a military base in your country. You don't even have good roads. All your roads are... I said it's only in Ghana that we go to IMF and take loans and set up a project like Pokwasi Interchange. Whilst the roads that brings us food to our biggest cities are not good. So we take the money, we make interchange, Pokwasi, Accra. Hey, the president is good. Hey, the president is good. It's only in Ghana that Mahama will go and borrow money from IMF and expand Terminal 3 airport. But we don't have a single plane.
And it leaks.
We don't have a single plane. So how do you explain that you don't have car, but you build garage for someone to come and park and give you 1 cedi?
Thomas says that, and also Osagifo kept Achimota Forest remaining for cremated rainfalls over Accra region.
Sure.
Yeah, Thomas, we hear. We hear. So Thomas is it's basically like you are also a supporter of Kwame Nkrumah.
Yeah, he's the counselor of counselors, my father.
Okay.
He's not my biological father, but I'm in the same group with him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Italy. I talked to him, I think, yesterday or day before. Yeah.
All right.
He's very old man.
Old man.
Going to 70s. Yeah.
Okay. So Thomas, looking at the situation in Ghana now, right? Let's narrow it down a little bit. We just went for Akwetia. NDC took back the seat.
Sure.
MPP lost.
Yeah.
Is it that they used rough tactics on the people to win that seat? Or is it that the people are impressed with what NDC is doing? That is why they voted for them. What is your take on that?
Okay, for me, what I've seen in Ghana is that Ghana, we don't vote on merit. Like, if it was me, Scarecrow, and I see that tomorrow we are doing by-election, and for past years, there are no good roads in my community, and you just put grader on it. Because of that, I'll vote against you.
Okay.
Even if the person cannot, the person I'm voting for cannot develop the town, I'll vote against you. It tells me that you know the good thing, but you don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's an insult on your integrity.
Yes. But Akwetia is a diamond town. Akwetia is a diamond town, Eastern region. But look at their rules. So, like I said, we have problem. We Ghanaians, we prefer to say here is NPP stronghold. here is NDC stronghold than thinking about electricity, thinking about good roads, how we can get trains from Accra to Elibo. We don't think about that. So every elections that has been practiced in Ghana is a corrupt elections, because they corrupt the electorate. They give them money, give them cars, give them cement. You understand? Promises them a lot of things, and they give the vote to them. Oh, 100 Ghana, then they vote for you. So you, the citizen, you are taking 100 Ghana. The moment you take phone, car, money, and vote for somebody, you turn your back against Ghana, and you pay for it dearly. Because Osajefo and the people who lay down their life for Ghana to be like this, they didn't go for money. They did it from their own heart. But you, instead of you to appoint a good leader, you don't do that. You take money and you vote for somebody. You take rice and you vote
and it was all over. People were giving to the extent that
even special voting, which consists of the civil service, the military, immigration, they take bribe. How much is their salary? How much is their salary? So I don't trust anything in Ghana called elections. It's not free and fair. MPP, NDC, they have hijacked the country, and these guys have the monies in Ghana. They will say from now, you see, Bank of Ghana issue statement that if you have something, you cannot take the money in dollars. Means I don't have anything in Ghana I can say in dollars. It's only these are politicians, Kennedy Japan and Ibrahim Mahama. They are running the country, and they come from MPP and NDC, all of them. So Ghana money is.
Ibrahim will tell you he's not a politician.
For that one, we know. I know that he's not a politician, but I also know some people who are not politicians, but they are benefiting from politicians. If you go to South Africa, we have blacks who are benefiting from the apartheid regime. If you go to Ghana, we have people who are benefiting from the British colony. You understand? Just a few. So they will fight against it. I don't care about that. But even if your brother is rich like this, how do you explain that Ghana, we don't have equipment to mine Takwa gold and how do you call it? Diamond mines. We have given the contract to Gold Fields, South Africa. Anglo Gold Ashanti, South Africa. But when John Pope Magufuli came, he tried to amend the constitution so that he give him power and he can renegotiate and also terminate some foreign firm contracts.
Scarecrow is saying something important. This is what I want you to know. This is what I want you to know. Radio Top Africa, or Top Africa as an entity, is running a project in Ghana. And Desmond John Beddy is running a project in Ghana. We are emancipating the minds of our people through building schools and hospitals. So this year, Top Africa has built 2 schools in Ghana. So we are not just a radio station. This year, Top Africa has built 2 schools in Ghana.
That is very good.
And
very, very good.
Our boss, John Beddy, will be going to Ghana to look at the progress of the schools, and we take it from there. So Radio Top Africa, next week we are going to launch a GoFundMe. What we are going to do is that we just want to support the schools in Ghana by buying chairs. We just want to support the schools in Ghana by buying chairs. So next week, when I sit on next week, I'm going to bring our GoFundMe account with the details. We'll send you pictures of the completed schools. In our next week program, you see the pictures running because our boss is going tomorrow. So when he goes, he's going to be there. You see him with the videos and everything. We're going to post the videos in this program and in subsequent programs for you to see that as and when we are talking, we are agitating for Africa. We are not sitting back. We are helping build Africa in our own special way, in our own small way.
Sure.
So next week we are going to launch our GoFundMe project. Come support us. Come help us. for us to support the schools in Ghana by buying books, by buying chairs and blackboards for the schools. So next week, when the GoFundMe project is ready, we will let you know, so that you know that we are doing a good cause, so that you can also support us. I think the videos are ready for you, for us to play, and then we're going to see what our boss has done. It's a yeoman's job. This year, I'm so happy that we are prouding ourselves that by the grace and through the support of certain individuals like yourself, like myself, like anybody, any other person in and around Europe, Radio Top Afrique, we have done 2 schools for 2 communities. And you know the funny thing, there is another ongoing project that our boss is going to look, being the 3rd project in Ashanti region.
Wow.
So these 2 schools are in the Volta region.
Very, very good.
And there is a 3rd project our boss is looking at in the Ashanti region. We are also working on funding. But for now, our major focus is on putting chairs in there for the students to sit. And trust me, generations and generations and generations are going to remember you if you support this project by giving us through the GoFundMe 10 euro, 20 euro, 50 euro, 100 euro, 200 euro, and we are going to buy the projects, we are going to buy the chairs, and we'll give you the videos for you to watch, so that you know that your money
education is a powerful tool for change.
Check it
Yet,
out. Check
many
it out.
children in rural areas in Ghana face challenges that threaten their right to learn. Top Afrique is working tirelessly to change this reality by establishing government-supported schools in communities such as Tongochita and Agotife. These schools are more than just buildings. They represent hope, opportunity, and the chance for a brighter future. But to complete them, we need your support. With your help, we can furnish the classrooms with essential items, desks for students and teachers, whiteboards for lessons, and other vital supplies. Every contribution, no matter how small, brings us closer to making quality education accessible for these children. Please consider donating through the PayPal link provided at the end of this video. Your generosity can shape young minds and transform lives. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you all.
Sadly, what we have done in Ghana, and we as a family, we are proud of ourselves and proud of our bosses for the good work that we have done. So we are not just a radio station. Trust me, we are more. We have more to do. We are going to do more. Next year is going to be a year that we're going to do more. So come on board, come and support us. Just put chairs in that schools and support us on every other project we are running. So next week, this is what I'm going to do. We are going to create the GoFundMe account, and your support will be much appreciated. Radio Top Afrique, we don't only think about us, we think about Africa. So with your support, I think after Ghana, with your support, when we get the African support, we can one day move to another Africa country to do that support. So Scarecrow, before you leave, you can't leave without talking about the man I love so much. You've made me fall in love with Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I just go home, and when I want to read, I just go to Google and read some of his books. I read some of the books you send me, and I'm like, is it that we know and that we don't want to say, or that we don't know? Is it that our leaders know that they are leaders themselves, and that they are going to leave one day, and that they wish that their legacies, the little they did, will be remembered? That the one who did the bigger legacies, they want the world to forget about that person. But with them, the little legacies they are doing, like the free SHS, the CHIPS compound, the something, the what is it, the national health thing they are doing, They always proud themselves with that, and that they want to be remembered. But the one who did the bigger projects, they want to forget about that person. It's very bad. So you can't leave without telling me something about my first president, Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So I'm giving you 10 minutes. What is on your heart today? Tell me what. Okay, let me read. Thomas. Thomas, my God. Thomas is saying that NDC and MPP politicians, they are family and friends, you know. Sure. So they. All right, the messages will come across very soon. Okay. So tell me something about. Okay, let me read them. My producer is working on the messages for me. So NDC and MPP politicians, family and friends, 32 years voting, makes both parties didn't create jobs. The money both spent for voting. That is from Thomas. Yeah, I think Thomas is Thomas, as you said. And also I'll say, okay, truth speaking, African leaders are seriously selfish mindset. They come because of their stomach, greedy people. And also, okay, thank you so much. May Allah bless you. Okay, tell me about Osajifo.
Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
My president, my first president.
Yeah. And, this month he will be 116.
This month?
Yeah, 21st of September.
Can we do something for him?
Sure.
On radio?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let me arrange it. 21st of September.
Sure. Osajifo. He was the first president of Ghana. And I know a lot about him, so I don't even know where to start. But
So 21st is a Sunday?
Yes, Sunday.
All right. So Radio Top Africa, we are going to arrange for something for Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So we'll keep you updated. So we'll sit down with Scarecrow, and on Sunday, the exact date. I don't want us to do it on a Saturday. I believe that certain leaders ought to be celebrated. Yes, on Osajifo is one of them. Per the things you are reading. So I just don't want it to be like a Saturday. I want it on a Sunday, that very Sunday. So we're going to arrange and do something for Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. We'll sit and talk about it. So keep you updated. So Scarecrow, let's go.
Yeah, Curtis Boateng, I see you. One of my friends is in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah. Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. He was Ghana's first president. But because we will talk about him more on Sunday,
sure,
I want to outline some of the things he tried to implement in Ghana so that we can have patriotic leaders, citizens in future to take over the country.
Okay.
He set up Young Pioneer.
Which my grandfather was part.
Ah, okay. Even Otumfo said to Asante, he was a member of Young Pioneer.
Yeah.
You know, David Donto, Agro,
yeah.
he was also a member of Young Pioneer.
Yeah.
And this guy, Arrow Frimpong, the man I said that Akabre Frimpong's father.
Yeah.
He was also a Young Pioneer boy. And Pakwesi Indon's father, York, he was also a Young Pioneer boy. He set up Young Pioneer so that we can raise good citizens and patriotic and nationalist people in Ghana. So the first one was love of country.
Okay.
We should love Ghana like ourselves. The second one is discipline and obedience. We have to be disciplined for Ghana. The third one is honesty and morality. We have to be honest for Ghana. They send you to buy this from America. Instead of $10, you come and say $100. No. Osajifo will not agree with you. The fourth one is punctuality. Osajifo told us that we should always be stronger than our best excuse. He don't want any excuse from you. You have to be at work on time. So punctuality. The fifth one, I like it. He said protection of state property. Protection of state property. He knew that if he is not there, all the work that he is doing, they will mess everything up. So he brought all these things into the policies. Protection of state property. That we should protect Ghana's state property so that the future generations can come and also continue. Look at the factories he built for us. And some cannery product, we were producing pineapple juice there. Rollins sold it to his wife. Kunadu Ajima Rollins, 1995, 2.7 billion Ghana cedis. Up to now, the company has collapsed. Under 31st women. He also sold silos. Osajifo built silos in Takrade for food preservation. Rollins sold half to his wife. Kufuor also sold Ghana Telecom to Malaysia, 2008. Kufuor also sold Ghana Airways, Atlantic Hotel, Ambassador Hotel. Kufuor sold all of them, City Hotel, everything. So when he said protection of state property, he knew what he was talking about. And the sixth one is reliability and secrecy. You have to be reliable for Ghana. If you know that tomorrow you have to go to North, you say, oh, let's make it the day after tomorrow. I cannot. No, he will sack you. He was a no-nonsense man. So even the people who were close to him, they were afraid of him. Sajifo. The people who were close to him were afraid of him. The seventh one, he used that to kill tribalism in Ghana. Okay. Comradeship and forbearance. He said comradeship and forbearance. He doesn't want to hear a name like Frank, Kweku, or Jakpasu. Then you know that this guy is from here.
He's from the north.
Yes, or from Volta, or from Gan, Accra. No, he said he wants comradeship and forbearance. He wants to hear my brother, my sister, or comrade. Apart from that, he doesn't want to hear anything again. So he brought comradeship and forbearance. And the eighth one is love of work. If you look at these leaders, Kufuor, how do you call it, JJ, they sold all the state properties because they said the Ghanaians who were working there were not working from their heart. But you are the leader. So if we vote for you to come and lead the country because of the mess the other government did, then you come and you also complain that, oh, Mahama there, he is good, but the people working under him. If you are good and the people working under you are not good, are you trying to tell me, Scarecrow, to put them on their toes? You appointed them. I'm not the one who gave them that appointment. You appointed them that this guy should work here, this guy should do this for you. You know their merit, you know their capacity before you put them into position. So you cannot come back and tell me that Mahama is good, but the people working under him is not good. Put them on their toes. We have given you all the power. So when they say, oh, the people doing the work was not good, they were not putting much effort. No, for me, Scarecrow, that is zero to me. I don't support those kind of words. Okay. We knew that MPP government was not good. That's why we voted for NDC.
Sure.
Don't come and say anything to us. If you know you cannot do the job, my friend, walk out, resign and go home. We are tired of you. We are tired.
Sure.
We are tired because we have problems and we said we can solve it. 24-hour economy. Mahama cannot even say anything about it. So the ninth one is field craft. Osajifo told us that we must be innovative and creative. Not that somebody gave you car to go and work here, you go, the machine spoil. No, you started calling.
You believe like, yeah.
No. Try, use your mind, your common sense. Use that common sense to fix it. If you cannot fix it, then you call the directors or the head of authority. The 10th one is selfless. He was not a selfish person. That is why I will never agree with anybody that Osajifo used even Ghana 1 cent to help any other country. Because people were having that speculation already. So when he was overthrown, they set up 3 commission of inquiries. Olenu Commission of Inquiries, Akalu Commission of Inquiries, Idikun Commission of Inquiries. And they saw that apart from his account that he takes money from as head of state of Ghana, he doesn't have account anywhere. Like I told you, even when he travels and they give him shirt, he puts stamp, property.
This is Ghana's property
of Ghana.
I went there because of Ghana.
Yes. Even when they gave him Peduasi Lodge, if Osajifo was bad person, like he would take Peduasi Lodge.
Sure.
When they built Peduasi Lodge for him, market women contributed because they saw that this man is building everything for Ghana, but he doesn't have even Lotto kiosk for himself. They pity Osajifo and the market women. Today, can market women contributed and build and buy even Lotto kiosk for somebody?
They would never even do it.
But they contributed and built house at Peduasi Lodge for Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and he made a document on it that anytime he is not there as head of state of Ghana, the property belongs to the state.
Back to the state.
Not even his children, his wife. And you are telling me that this man take Ghana's money and invested in Guinea, invested in Egypt, invested in Korea. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So anybody who opens his mouth and said that word, that Osajifo use our money to finance any country, scarecrow, missing who? Scarecrow, missing who? Because even that Guinea 10 million pounds, it was Guinea who were supposed to give us that money. You understand?
Sure.
When Guinea agitated for independence and 28 September 1958, they had a referendum and Sekou Touré won, and 2nd October, Guinea granted independence. Sekou Touré became the head of Guinea, and Charles de Gaulle decided that they would take all the sewage pipelines, all the, even electric bulbs. They took even medicines from pharmaceutical companies. The rest that they were not able to take, they light fire in them and burn it. They also destroy all their railway. Guinea is having bauxite in Africa. The French people laid railway lines so that they can exploit Guinea's bauxite to France. They took all the metals to France and make Peugeot cars and Citroën cars in France. So 20th November 1958, then Sekou Touré came to Ghana. That when I asked for independence, this is what they treated. Osajifo said, yes, let them go, we will help you. So he used Ghana engineers, plumbers, electricians to go and wire the city for them. Not the whole country, it's only the capital. It's only the capital. And Sekou Touré asked him that how much, and he said, oh, it's 10 million pounds. But he will not take it in physical cash, because 1960-61, Osajifo went to Czechoslovakia. That time, Czech and Slovakia, they were together.
Your friend is back again. Ghanaians forgot Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ideology, agenda, development plan policy for Ghana.
Yeah, 7 years development plan.
As well as Africa. Through Scarecrow, teaching will bring CPP back again. Ghanaian future children, coming constitution. Surely CPP party first constitution will be back again. So respect and discipline will be free laws. Thank you, Thomas.
So that time, he went to Czechoslovakia and he built Bogatanga meat factory in 1961. And he also built Kumasi shoe factory. That time we say Asante your mind. That time nobody from Kumasi take visa to America to clean toilet in America, in Germany, in UK. And you say Asante your mind. Today Asante your mind. Today Asante is Akwa. Asante is Akwa.
We are traveling all over the place.
Asante is Akwa because he built shoe factory. So when the 10 million pounds, he exchanged it with cattle. Ghana, we don't have. Nentri, we don't have. Nentri ni Yokromo.
Okay.
It was Sekou Touré. It was through Osajifo's initiative. That's why we have cattle in Ghana. Alhaji Grusak, Abdul Karim Grusak.
Yeah.
His father is from Mali.
Okay.
All the cattle he has in Ghana, he
brought them all from Mali.
So Osajifo said he will exchange the cattle, the money with the cattle, so that he will feed Bogatanga meat factory. So they use the meat to do the corned beef there and the leather. Today we call it wele. You see a full-grown man holding PhD degree. What I don't even know how to say it. What nutrients does wele give us? Wele. They eat wele and they cannot even go to toilet. With wachi. They eat wele and they cannot even go to toilet. So they destroyed the Kumasi shoe factory. And now they are chewing the leather as wele. And they are buying cocoa dro, cocoa huan, cocoa day and day, every day. Announcement on TV. Somebody built shoe factory that when we use the cattle, the meat for corned beef, then we bring the leather to Kumasi. Then we use it to produce bags, belt, shoes, then we export them. Even Ghana was producing shoe for this Tito of Yugoslavia. He also established Tomos Moto. Tomos
Moto,
in Kumasi Kasi. We destroyed all of them, and we say Asante your mind. Asante Yakwa, me I'm from Ashanti. Yakwa, Ashanti, Yakwa.
So Scarecrow is spilling the beans.
I don't want to get angry, because when I get angry, the way I'll talk, people will not like it. So I'm waiting for the day we do Ghana history, and I'll hit very, very hard.
So on 21st, Kwame Nkrumah's birthday,
yes,
we are going to restructure the place. Trust me, there's going to be a celebration. We're going to display Kwame Nkrumah on 21st.
Sajefo.
I'm going to work on it right now.
The man who could see tomorrow. In 1963, he turned down his written script like this and pointed at the leaders who were there more prominent. Haile Selassie, Tafawa Balewa, Namdi, how do you call it? Julius Kabara Nyerere of Tanzania, Hastings Kamu's Banda of Malawi, that if you don't unite today, 1963, 25th of May, you will not be there as president. And they thought he was joking.
He was just joking.
That same 1963, when they came from the Sevanos Olympia of Togo, the French people prepared Nassimbe Yadima for him. So when he came, then they eliminated Sevanos Olympia of Togo, the first president. 3 years' time, Tafawa Balewa and Amadou Bello, Nigeria history we did today. And Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah himself
fell victim of that.
They overthrown him. That's why I always say that no matter how loyal someone may be to you, they can still sell you if the price is good for them. No matter how loyal someone may be to you, they can still sell you if the price is good for them. So me, Scarecrow, I don't trust anybody. I don't have friends.
Sure.
Because I've read a lot about them. Sankara, Lumumba, how do you call it? Sekou Touré, Modibo Keita, Dame Abdel Nasser, Antatuk, Len Guanju, a lot. Vladimir Lenin, Karl Marx, a lot. So I've also learned something from them, the mistakes that they did, because they trusted the people who were close to them, forgetting that the people, like I will say also this, that it's very easy to destroy a black man or an African, because the people who are close to him will help you to do the job easy. Yeah, of course, because someone want to occupy the headship.
Yeah, the position you are occupying. So the person will help you, will help eliminate that person for you.
And they are not even ready to develop the country. That is my problem. Mahama, how should we vote for a party like NDC? What track record do they have? From Rollins. Next time we will talk about MPP and NDC. Their journey from AFRC to PNDC to NDC. They should point the factories that they have created for Ghanaians and they are taxing us. Huh? MPP, how many factories have they opened in Ghana from UP to PP to PFP to NPP? They should tell us. They should tell us. That's why I like John Paul Magufuli, because when he came, he has seen that he has not created any job for anybody. He cannot tax anybody.
Okay.
Rather, no, they should reduce their salary. So he reduced his salary from $15,000 a month to $4,000 a month.
$15,000
to $4,000 a month.
Wow.
These are people we call leaders. So if I read about this and you tell me Mahama about Papa Ba, why ye? So Mahama is a leader. Mahama is baller. I'm telling the gospel truth because I know what I'm saying. Akufo-Addo is baller. Baumia, they are all baller goose. They are all baller goose. There's nothing we can use them for. Nothing good about them. I'm telling the gospel truth. Mahama, we are having Doomso.
Those of you who doesn't know Kwame Nkrumah,
yes,
that is the man, the first president of the Republic of Ghana. Let's go, Scarecrow.
So me, I don't hate anybody. But when it comes to Ghana, and you are even my father, I will not spare you. I don't know where I get this spirit from, but maybe I think reading from them, you understand, because I even dream of so many dreams about Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I don't even say it when I'm live on TikTok. Yeah, and I know he talks to me. You understand?
Osagyefo never.
Yes. So that's why I named my first son after him, Dr. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And the last time Kofi Pages, I don't know if you know him,
I know
Pages also said, because of what I did, he also learned from me, and he also named his son, his last son, after Osajifo Dr. Kwame. That's all we're supposed to do, not Kotoka. So you support a project like Kotoka International Airport. You, Mahama, you expand Kotoka International Airport Terminal 3. You use Ghana's taxpayers' money, and you say you are in Nkrumah. You just read CIA declassified document. If you lack Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, or if you truly believe that you are in Nkrumah, do something about the Kotoka International Airport, because it was not built by Kotoka. It was small British military base, and Osajifo expanded it and made it international airport. He never even named it after himself. 25th February 1969, and General Atta Ankara changed the name of our airport. That was the beginning of a darkness, the beginning of Ghana's crisis, the beginning of Ghana's chaos, the beginning of Ghana's biggest problem. We named Kotoka after our airport, and our chief imam, our kings, religious leaders, they cannot advise our leaders to change that. But you, this Fourth Republic, you have made a constitution in 1992 that if you sleep and you make a mistake and you dream about coup, you have to be arrested. But our first entry to Ghana is named after somebody who made a coup. It's like ECOWAS. Yakubu Gowon, who made a coup, formed ECOWAS May 1975 in Lagos.
What Osajifo did, no one else. Accra to Kumasi Road, 32 years past, both parties. None has touched it. Thomas is so passionate. Thomas will pick you on 21st. So this is what we're going to do on 21st. So 21st, Osajifo's birthday, that's a Sunday. We're going to hold a forum here. Okay. Get us connected to all the Nkrumah. Sure. And we're going to get them connected. We're going to let them talk. We're going to pick everything live on all our feed. We are going to celebrate Osajifo because of Scarecrow. Radio Top Africa, the political team of Radio Top Africa, we are going to celebrate Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. So we are going to get us connected to all the Nkrumah, and we're going to call them for them to tell us the little they know about Kwame Nkrumah. For the generation,
I want you to add
the Osajifo. Sure. For the generation who never saw him, to read and to listen to the things that Osajifo did. So 21st of September, we are going to come out with the flyers very soon with all the speakers with their pictures on board. We will see if we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts for Osajifo, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, sure, to give it out that very day through people who do the call-ins. If you do a call-in, we'll invite you over to take a shirt or a t-shirt with Osajifo's picture on by 21st. And we're going to talk to speakers upon speakers, the Nkrumahs, those who believe in the visions of Nkrumah. So we're going to do that on the 21st. We're going to plan it very big.
Do you know the title Osajifo was given to him by Asante Prempeh II? Okay. He was the Ashanti king.
Yeah, Sajima Prempeh.
Yeah, during Osajifo's regime. So in 1958, you know, when they formed the National Liberation Movement, we are going back, I'm just giving some. Okay. They want Osajifo not to come to Kumasi. You understand? They want him that when he comes there, they will kill him. So when he gained independence for Ghana, 6th of March 1957, 1 year 1958, then Kwesi Prempeh, Krobodu Sey, Aro Frempong, and Samboatin was Aya, Ashanti Youth Association. He was their leader. Okay. So they went to Prempeh and said that, because Prempeh was a friend with Osajifo, but you, 21st, I will deepen that, then you understand it well. So they went to him and said, your friend has gained independence for the country. He said, wow, but he said he wants to come and greet you. But the people say when he come here, they will kill him. Say, no, tell him to fly and come. He use helicopter and come. Okay. Then Osajifo fly from Accra to Kumasi. Then Prempeh himself walk from Menchia and meet Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah at Kumasi Airport. So when he met him and brought him to Menchia, he said, hey, Kwame, when the British came, we fought them, our ancestors. Some of them were even arrested and taken to Seychelles. Many people died. Some died in Seychelles. But you, small boy, you never fight them. You never use gun, stone, or anything. You use your wisdom and your sense to gain independence for Ghana. Then we was Osajifo. So it was Prempeh II, Asante. He built Prempeh College.
Yeah.
In 1949. That was the same year CPP was formed, 12 June 1949. Prempeh II was a member of Convention People's Party. But we the Asantes, we don't talk about him. Because it was Prempeh II who gave Osajifo lands. That is why I'm always on the neck of our kings and our chiefs and our chief imams in Ghana. Because Prempeh II used his common sense to put Osajifo on his toes. So when he say, I want to build KNUS, Science and Technology, oh, I'll give you land here, come. I want to build hospital for, oh, come. Then they give him land for G. He built, Prempeh II was president of National House of Chiefs, and he built the physical buildings in Menchia. He also instructed Alan Cash, Alan Chamante's father, to build Kumasi Central Mosque.
Okay.
Central
Cultural Center.
How do you call it? Cultural Center.
Yeah, the Cultural Center.
Alan Cash father. He built Kwadasu Estate for Prempeh II, Bokrum Estate, North and South Sutresu Estate, Patasi Estate, then a Champon built Ahinsan Estate. He also built Thomas in Kasi, Kumasi. He built chalk factory in Kumasi, pencil factory in Kumasi, jute factory, jute bags. He saw that the Ashantis, who were the first people to produce, to plant cocoa. So he built jute bags, cocoa bottle. Produce your own jute bag so that when you bring your cocoa from the farm, you will not be suffered. Today we import jute bags from India. So if it's $500,000, they say 1 billion MPPNDC. Then they share the rest in their pocket.
All right, thank you, Scarecrow, for coming. He has opened our minds, but don't forget that on Friday, I'm going to be seated again with the doctor in the house. We have 2 doctors in Radio Top Africa. We have Dr. Amma and Dr. Rose. Dr. Amma holds a PhD in chemistry. So she is enlightened, and she's the director of Radio Top Africa. And you have one doctor, Dr. Rose. She will be here tomorrow, and she's going to talk about a lot. So on Friday, I'm going to sit with Dr. Amma, and it's going to be boom. We're going to talk about integration. We're going to talk about educational system in Germany and how a foreigner or an Auslander can integrate and integrate well. If you have a first degree, if you have not gone to school, if you've gone to school and you are in here in Germany, what are some of the things you need to take a look at that will make your stay in Germany good? We're going to talk about that on Friday with Dr. Amma. And on Saturday, I'm going to have an interview with a young man who is we're going to talk about issues in Germany. So this week I have 2 interviews, aside Scarecrow to make. But don't forget that 21st of September, we are going to celebrate the birthday of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. I still remain your servant, Otabo. Thank you, Scarecrow, for coming. We're going to have you again and again and again. We are going to pull all the things in your mind for the people to absorb.
Sure.
So thank you for coming and have a good evening.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.